Welcome back, and this is another episode of Swarm Gaming, and today I am playing as the noob. Yes, I am playing as a noob because I am moving forward to the next level, the next goals that I am trying to attain. Now, for the longest time, it was to get to the 35 zone so I can do Spirit Bear. Once I got the Spirit Bear, it was to get the Spirit Petal, and as I was going to get the Spirit Petal, I said, okay, I have everything. I got the honeycomb belt, and I said, oh, that took enough enzymes where I got to start crafting again. Now this is where crafting really pays off because now you're going to buy the crafting items, and they're not going to be like 5 enzymes this or like 10 oils that. They're going to be like big chunks of your crafting things because you're crafting like 2 enzymes here or there. Well, when this thing takes like 50 enzymes, it's like, whoa, well, that's a couple days of crafting. But if you're doing a lot of crafting, but you're not doing a lot of spending every day, when you do have to spend, then that's what works out. So that's kind of like the point of the story that I'm about to tell you. Okay, so you start out in this game and you have a shovel and a bag and an egg, right? From that point on, anytime you have something that you can craft, your first 10 royal jellies, right? You should be in that blender as soon as you can and should look and you should see, is there anything that I can craft? And every 10 royal jellies after that, you should be thinking, is there anything that I can craft? And you should start be thinking, saying, wow, I can't wait till I can go to the A shop. You go in there and you see the honeycomb belt, you see the guards, you see the hat, you see anything that says you need stingers or you need enzymes or you need glitter or you need that. In fact, I had a conversation with a friend, and I'm not knocking my friend. I think most of my friends are on point in their game. Some of them need a little tweaking here and there. I need some tweaking on my game here and there, right? So my friend just is going from like shop to shop, just kind of looking at the different things. You know, just looking at the different things, and it's like, well, okay, so the first shop's all about money, right? And then you go to the other shops, and this other shop, I think up here, you start to need different things to craft. Um, Maybe it's just fruit, but nothing really complicated, right? You leave this place, and then you go to the mountaintop. And when you get to the mountaintop, then you start seeing more things you can craft. But I think the places where you start seeing the really craftable items are the Riley and the Buckle shops, right? You go in here, and people start to take a look at these things. They're like, oh, well, that's nice. This is nicer. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is just money. This is just money. This is more of like a specialty item if you know that you have a lot of red fields to do, and let's say you have like 3.5 extra million. You know, you're like, I'm gonna get it. And I have gotten this on my main account, because I wanted to try it out. And meh, if you can't afford the big white pack, you might go to the red pack. And then they look at this and they're like, oh yeah, yep, I can see where the crafting comes in. I need that glue. 15 glue at this point is quite a bit because maybe you made it to the gummy cave, maybe you haven't, but you start to realize, wow, it's 50 gumdrops, 10 royal jelly for 1 glue. You start to realize 50 of something and 10 royal jelly to craft 1 thing, like the enzymes. 50 pineapple, 10 royal jelly, you know what I'm saying? You go to the red extract, 50 strawberries, things start to really add up and you really start to appreciate what crafting does, right? You don't want to look at this and say, wow, I got a lot of crafting to do. That's why you want to craft things all the time. So that's the point of the story, is when you start the game, you should immediately start thinking about crafting things. Now, I know that's kind of hard if you just started playing the game. That's why my first time starting the game, it was just a total disaster when I got to 37 bees, because I have this hive that's kind of pointless, because now I'm like, okay, 37 bees, I don't have a lot of craftable items, and I'm in missions that require me to have hats like this and other things, and it's just really difficult. So anyway, I'm at this point where, as you can see, I have a bunch of these craftable items. Am I going to get this hat now? Actually, I'm not. Why? Because this hat is not what I need. I still need the honey hat because it's all about the honey money. It's all about the honey money still. But it would be nice to have some more bee attack. It would be nice to have a passive. But not with this. Not with this. Eventually though, but not now. So it got me thinking. I'm like, alright, so what I need is a supreme ant amulet, because I've tried with the diamond and I can't get the +1 bee attack. I just cannot get it. With my main account, I thought, well, maybe it's rare on the Supreme. So I'm just playing Supreme, and it's popping up all the time. And I'm like, okay, no, I have to get to killing 150 ants. Plus, I have a challenge with Panda Bear, his last one, and that's a lot of ants. So I'm like, okay, I have to do something where I can get to 150 or more, get the Supreme Amulet, get that +1 bee attack, and help the Panda Bear Challenge out and get the Star Treat there. I need to figure out something to get it all done at once. What can I do? And I actually go against my own talk. In my main account, what was the last thing that I said that I crafted? The Crimson and the Bucko guards. Because I said I could go fine with these guards. Not this one, but this one. The Riley guard and the Bucko guard. Because I said just look at them. 150,000 capacity, 35% red pollen, 10% defense, 8% critical chance, and +2 red bee attack. And I said if you look at the Crimson guard, you know, it's still 10% defense, you know, and it's only a +3 red bee attack. There's really not much of a big difference. You know, this one's 30 million, that other one's 200 million. You know. Then I looked at the guard, and we'll go back up there, and I said, but this one has bombs. This one has extra small things that might help me out. So basically, I don't have to go to the Bucko guard, because the Bucko guard is going to have the exact opposite, meaning that this is red and the other one's going to be blue. Okay, so that leaves me to what I am going to do. To try to get him from the diamond, and my score, and my high score is 145, so I'm at the high end of 130 to the mid and the low 140. Maybe I can hit a 150, is changing the guards. Changing the guards. Okay, so I've done a lot of crafting today. I've done a lot of thinking, because I was like, is this something that I want to do? Oh, got the last thing. I think that's the last thing. I hope it's the last thing. All right, so we're going to go in here, and I'm just going to do a quick review, because once you do it, right? Because there was several things that I was thinking about. Is I have 200 stingers. That's close to halfway to the demon mask, right? You're halfway to the demon mask, and prior to getting the demon mask, you would get the fire mask. So I thought I could get the fire mask. You know, get the fire mask, That's going to give me a +2 red. I already have +2 red with the Riley guard. Fire Mask won't be bad. But then I told you that I'm not. Why? Because I need the honey money. The honey money, I'm still focused on leveling up my bees. And here's a big thing, is with Krabby. Krabby's going to help me out a lot because instead of a mask, I want the clogs. I want the clogs actually increase your bee attack. They do a lot. Also, the clogs are actually not that hard to get, but they're 15 billion. They're 15 billion, and it sounds like a lot because it is a lot. A mask is 5 billion, the clogs are 15 billion. But you have to fast farm, meaning that you just can't spend one whole day and hope to get to 15 billion. No, you have to have a way where you pick your best field, you fast farm for 15 minutes, and you're able to get, hopefully, because it's a top tier field, 1 to 2 billion, right? Do that like a couple times, and within a week, you have 15 billion at this lane of play. As a noob on the upper end, within a week, you're able to get 15 billion. You kill Krabby a couple times, you get the 50 tropical drinks. So basically everything comes together, but I can't do that right now with the guards that I have. So let's look at these guards. So let's first look at the Cobalt guard. Okay, so right now my critical power is at 400%, right? When I gift the Tabby Bee, that's going to bring it to 450. The guard that I have on there now is 75% critical power. This gives it another 25%. So when I put this on, it's going to be at 425%. Now, I'm not even going to do the gifting of the Tabby Bee because I have to take it at where it's going to be once I put this on. So I'm going to get 100 more capacity. The blue pollen is going to be up. And right now my pollen on all of them, they're like under mid 200s, which is not good. But what this has that the other ones don't have, because I could just do it right here, is it doesn't have any bombs on the other one. This one does. This has a 20% blue bomb pollen, which I think is going to help me in the ant challenge because the bombs do come up, right? I hit those bombs, there's 20% more. Maybe every time they come up, maybe that's going to be what's going to bring that 1 extra meter up, right? There's also that passive. Maybe I can get that passive to hit once, and that'll raise that thing up. So those two things is what got me thinking. Plus, with more critical power, what that does, obviously, is it allows you to grab more flowers. So just this alone, I think, is going to help me. So, got 200, we got all this. So let's craft it. I got it. Now, my base attack was 492. Okay? Now you see, it got rid of this, and it got rid of the enzymes. But it kept glitter, and it kept the stinger. Why? Could it be that this thing needs it? Yes. Yes, because I always kept an eye on what does this thing need? It needed the same amount of stingers and it needed the same amount of glitter. The difference was obviously the extract and the oil. Now my crit chance was at 9%. This thing is going to change it to this adds 10%, I believe. The guard is 8%, so this is like 2 more. So I should be at what? At about like 11% now. So it's not bad. So at least it's above 10%. But once again, what's the difference? One more red Bia attack and the bomb pollen and the passive. Okay? So that's what I'm excited about. So think about like every bee except the colorless bees. So let's say half my hive is red and blue combined, right? I got 37 bees. So let's say 15, 16, 17. That's 17 extra hit points. I'm going to guess I'm going to be at like 520. 520. So let's craft this. Let's leave the shop. Alright. Let's go here. Yep, 11%. 425 is what I said. Let's go down to attack total 516. 516. I said about 520. 516, so I must have more color bees than I thought, but that is pretty good. See, bee attack, colorless attack is 3, but everything is 3 now. Everything is uniform. This is good. See, this is actually what I was hoping, is that with this amount of bees, is that I was going to be at over 500. Oh, so now when we stack with the rage, that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be pretty good. At 37 bees, if I'm at this level, this is pretty good because now when I level up my bees, I'm pretty happy. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Can't see it because he's like in his bear form. But let's stop wasting time. Let's go do the ant challenge. Yes, that's where we're going to test it out. And after all of that, got 478 million. I think we can upgrade some bees. I think we can. Use the free ant pass. Here we go. Okay. Whew. Every time I do this, I get a little bit nervous. All right, so I got some Lucky Lemonade here. Let's take a drink of the Lucky Lemonade. Let's do this, that, and let's just get started. Let's get started. Let's straighten out a little bit. Didn't really straighten it out, but that's all right. Okay. There, that's going to do it. Let's put a sprinkler here really quick. Okay. I know I've gotten hit a couple times, but what I like is that they're coming down. Because that's telling me if they're coming down, ooh, I can see them coming. Yeah, oh, got out of there, got out of there. Ooh, I was almost going to go to the gummy. Now, I'm actually glad that I got the gummy bee because that, along with everything else, it's almost like I was playing in the low noob range for the longest time, saying, I don't need the gummy bee, I don't need this, and I don't need that. And then finally, it was like, okay, now it's time to get the stuff that I would tell other people to get like right away. But I was doing the mentoring aspect of it. So okay, so let's see. We're at 330 and we got 70. Okay. Now we can't expect that. Okay, well, I got this much at 330, so I'm going to get 150. No, because now it's going to take longer to get the ants to come down. Okay, so now we take advantage of everything that we can. Try to stay safe. We try to get the token links. Alright, there's the bombs. Those were white bombs. Those were not red. Okay. There we go. I love the flames because they're kind of like a ring of fire that protects you. See, every once in a while you get those. Oh, see that? Now that now if I actually had that by me. Oh, not good, not good. No, I actually have to jump. That's a little bit of a waste of time, but that's all right. Okay, I'm at 98. Okay. Okay, so that was good that didn't go all the way down. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, it's like one of those things that like nope, nope. Oh shoot. Now I gotta jump down again. Oh, wasting time, wasting time. Don't want to waste time. Okay, flames. Okay, flames, go away, go away, go away. Okay, I'm at 115. Okay, but I think I got a lot of good stuff there. And I'm at 143 and I need 35 bees. I mean ants. I don't think that's going to happen. The good thing though is that it still follows my rule that I'm in the safe zone with the diamond. I think it's going to take another hive slot, and I don't want to do another hive slot. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. Just because of the fact that they're so expensive now. They're so expensive. They are not worth it to me. I would rather level up my bees, and maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to level up my bees. So I'm at 130 now with 53 seconds, but this is kind of when you really can't count on things because things are just going too crazy. You're watching these lawnmowers come out like almost like every second, you know, 2 of them are coming out at a time. But these ants are going to come down one more time. And my bees are kind of strong enough to kind of take care of them. So maybe I can get another high score. I don't know. See that? Uh, See, that's what I would need is like just one more. Oh, and it still wouldn't have done it because it's not like 9 bees hold on. Alright, so see, critical power is under 35, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we keep the old. Well, thank you very much. I just wanted to show you what I did. Alright, thanks.